Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion is called Parshas Eikev. Begins with the words Eikev Tishma'un. That in the end we're going to listen to Hashem's commands. We're still on the same countdown to the high holidays. Less than 2 weeks until the beginning of Chodesh Elul, the preparation month before the high holidays. One of the most famous verses in the entire Torah is in this week's Torah portion. The verse says, "Ve'achalta ve'usavata uberachta es Hashem Elokecha." You'll eat, you'll be satisfied, and you'll thank Hashem. Where's the personal lesson? What can we take from this in a personal way? There's a beautiful analogy from the Dubna Maggid. He said there was once an alman, a widow, and he had only one son from his wife who had passed away. And he remarried. He remarried also an almana, and she had one daughter from her previous marriage. Okay, and the husband and wife loved each other, but there was always this mitichut, always this stressing. Why? Because the husband suspected that the wife would give her daughter a little bit extra attention, better food, better clothes. You know, the same thing was true from the wife. She always suspected her husband that he was giving his son a little bit more attention out of what he gave to his stepdaughter. Okay, and this went on. This underlying current of pressure, of mitichut. It went on their entire married life until the children grew up. It was time to find them a zivug, a match, and you know what they said? Let's marry them together. And then all of a sudden, this thing that had been so much pressure on this couple for their entire married life now became their greatest sense of joy. His beloved son and her beloved daughter joined together, and they gave them their love as a couple. That's the idea. That's the analogy. How does it relate to us? God gave us a body and a soul. This is our zug. This is the marriage. We have to marry our body and soul together. But there's a problem. The body wants its physical pleasures. It wants to sleep and to eat and to do all the good things the world has to offer. On the other hand, the soul, it has its pleasures. It wants to learn Torah. It wants to learn intellectual things. It wants to connect to Hashem, right? And there's always this metach, this pressure, between them. Okay. Well, how do we do it? We have to marry them together. Have to connect them as one. Where's the easiest way to do that? By eating. If we eat and we realize everything that we have, everything that we're eating, this so primary physical pressure, where did it come from? It came from HaKadosh Baruch Hu. It came from God. Every piece of food that we eat, we realize is a spiritual blessing from Hashem. We're connecting physical and spiritual, and we make the bracha in that way. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, hamoitzi lechem min haaretz, that God brought food from the earth. Right, that will marry our physical urges together with our spiritual urges, and let us serve Hashem in the most happy way. And we actually see that in a very small thing. What bracha did the Jewish people make on the man in the desert? They said, Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min hashamayim, that God takes our bread from the heavens. That's how we have to see the food that we eat. Where did it come from? It actually came from Hashem. Shabbat Shalom.